friend do you have? You hang around? Do you know which and who of those friends you should tell what and what not to tell? Today's topic is if this is your first time, all you need to do just be kind to like, share, and subscribe. So the first part we've discussed about like 8, 9, 10. I can't really remember. You need to go and watch the video, right? Just search on my channel types of friends, and you will see friendship is very important to how we succeed or not to succeed. Now, friends can make you and break you. Friends also, it says that your your cycle, you know, determine your output. What it means is that they can tell more about you about because of your cycle of friends, so you be careful the type of friends you keep. So, and guess what? Uh, all the types of numerous types of friendships are important in our lives because they shape us to who we are. So, the main thing you should know, is that uh, which friend you're supposed to behave a certain way. Every friend, any kind of friend you have around you is unique. So you need to know. So let's get into it. Now, uh, I'll list, I wouldn't want to go back, but we've discussed about, let me just old friends that you tend to drag them into your present friends, old time friends. We've discussed about work friends, we've discussed about childhood friends. So today, you need to go and know, define, because each friend has a way you behave, you relate with. Do not relate the way you relate with your old friend to your close friend, the same way you relate with your social dream friend. So every friend, each and you need to deal with them differently. Each and one of them, and any of them, you need to deal with them differently. So, let me start by saying we have toxic friends. Toxic friends are friends that influence you negatively. I don't know what is negatively to you, what is negative to you, against your morals. Those are it depends on what is toxic. Yeah. So, but if you're here, you've joined, please drop your comments. Let's vibe together. Let's succeed together. I'm here, your coach PI. You have any question, you drop it there. We discuss about it. You want me to talk about a topic in my next live or my next video? I'm willing. I'm always there to serve you. You can subscribe so that you join to be part of the right mindset, that we believe with the right mindset, everything is possible. So let's go back. We've just talked about toxic friends. So that you should know which of your friends are toxic, and you deal with them accordingly, you relate with them accordingly. Then we have social friends. No, nowadays though, people see their social friends as, can be a close friend, can be, it depends on your narratives, or you depends on what you think. But social friends are social friends. Just that's just the definition. You meet them on the social media, you meet them in social gatherings, those are social friends. Do not misinterpret, and do not think they are your close friends. Then we have family friends. Family friends are people that are close to your family. Are you getting me? They may not necessarily be your friend directly, but they are family friend as a collective friend. They are just like group friends. We have group friends. Are you getting me? So your group friends are just more or less like uh your family friends, but they are not really family friends. Are related. You know them through your family. They are friends to your cousin, friends to your aunt, friends to your, so you tend to just relate with them. You tend to just be in the same space with them, or most of the times, before you know, they become your friend. But they are not just an individual friend, they are your family friends. So let's go back to group friends now. What are group friends? Group friends are friends that you move in groups. You move in groups, or uh, you guys have a park together, like a park. You move like a park. You don't relate, like necessarily individual, in an individual aspect. You relate according to groups. Like, you have a WhatsApp group. Everything you do is 90% of whatever you do there is group. So you guys are group friends. Yeah. So we have loud friends. you know Loud friends are not necessarily negative type of friends. They have their place in your life. Whenever you're calm, you're boring, you're all that, they can come in. There, and then spice up. Yeah, my wife is here. So okay, my wife is here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi, love. Okay. So drop your questions, about friends, but with this part two, about I just talked about toxic friends, group friends, talked about family friends. So and now we're talking about loud friends. Loud friends may not necessarily be, like I said earlier, negative. The loud friends, they have their part to play in your life. Whenever you're calm, you're boring, they need to spice, they need to fire you up. So loud friends are good, So, but you need to know how you relate with them, and when you relate with them, because when you want to focus, you want to meditate, you should know those are not the things, the ideas you share with your loud friends. So then we have yeah after loud friends, then we have last part. I said we would discuss more about it. The network is poor today. Yeah, it's actually poor. The network is actually poor. It keep taking me off and bringing me in. So, well, but let's just manage. Yeah, it's the country we are, but we're grateful. So, I said loud friends are not necessarily, So we've talked about social friends. Now, what about your funny friends? Yeah. So we have friends that are hilarious, like all the time. When you deal with them, they are always hilarious. So, but you see, those are friends you keep close to your heart, because they are very important, because what they do is they are like your healing therapy. So do not joke with your funny friends. Don't joke with them, because we need them to spice up our days and all that, just like social friends. Yeah. But one thing in all that I'm saying, right, you should know the boundary of each friend. You should know the boundaries of each friend. Like I said earlier, that each of them are not necessarily, they all have their good part, they have their negative side of it in relationship. So we are talking about relationship, and if we don't talk about friendship, then there's no relationship. Are you getting me? Yeah, gratitude should be the attitude. Yeah, gratitude should be a very good attitude that you should carry on all the time, because with gratitude you can draw more out of life. So you should be grateful, and with the friends you have around you. Now, I've mentioned roughly from our part one to part two, roughly 20 types of friendships, and they all have their good and bad impact in your life. Now, the mistake we are making as humans is that we do not relate with them accordingly. Now, sometimes you tell what you're supposed to tell your soul friend to your family friend. You tell what you're supposed to tell your funny friend, yeah, what you're supposed to tell him just for you to just crack jokes and all that. You now tell him deep things, like the a friend that you need to tell everything to. Now there are friends that you need to tell everything to. Those friends are listeners and they are carriers of secrets. And that's I decided to leave that for the last type of friendship. Those friends you tell everything to, they are the ones that have almost every like 50% of these qualities of these types of friendships. They love you. They want you to succeed. They want you to, they are your prayer friends, because prayer friends, you know are friends that keep your secret, because what you pray about, they will not want people to hear about, because what they want is that let the result announce, not, so you should know. Yeah, yeah, that is their downside. Instead, let's say is their downside instead of negative. So we have both the positive, aspect of each friendship and their downside. We can say their weakness and their strength. Like that's nice. That's nice one, my wife. So what I'm saying here is that we should know each friend, that how we deal with them. The danger is that you carry, you try to drag your old friends, drag your funny friend, you say the same thing to them, you behave the same way to each of them. Is wrong. The way you should relate with them should be different. Whatever you tell them should be different. Now, the way you listen to them differs also. Because whatever you listen, sometimes you become. And that is why this saying says that when we look at your friend, we can say who you are, or we can tell about you, is because in your subconsciousness there is a way you retain whatever you hear, you know around your friends. So you be careful what you hear, what you listen to when you're around these friends. Sometimes it will be good for you to save or to delete when you leave a certain kind of friend. You delete whatever you hear, or you try not to speak on other topics and other issues. So this is will be the last part of our friendship, types of friendships. And this is the bedrock, like the solid foundation. If you know this, you will go far in life, because they say your network is your net worth. So you need to know the friends you have. We have business friends. Like I said, business friends can categorize as work friend. So these are the only friends that you relate with at this according to business income. Do not drag your business friend to behave and relate with him like your family friend or your best friend. He is not your best friend. Be careful to whatever you say to each friend at part time. Part time. So the danger we have, that is, let me tell you something. They are friends, like I say, they are dreamers that want you to succeed, but they are your friends. It's not their fault. Their it's the class they are. Let me put it that way. It's not their fault that they don't want you to succeed, but it's the class they are, how you guys met. like I said in you need to go and listen to the part one, because that is where the definitions and why we're talking about friendship and how you meet them determine who they are to you, where you meet them, through who you meet them, how the circumstances that made you guys to become friends determine, all these things. I've said it in the first video. You need to go and listen to it. So it's deep, right? Yeah, it's deep, my love. So the thing here is, they are very important to us. Do not neglect each, and they are like web. When you are able to deal with them, when you are able to relate with them accordingly, your life will sparkle. Success will begin to come, resources will begin to come, because you are going to find pathways, because each and any of them, each and one of them will be important, in your life. Are you getting me? And because you need to value them, each of them are very important to you. Okay, let me give an example before we round up, right? But you can drop your questions, because let me tell you, the complex thing is here is that there are some friends, actually, they are fair weather friends. Oh, I've not talked about fair weather friends. Oh my goodness. How will I forget that? They are fair weather friends. So now the fair weather friends can, disguise or pretend. Are you, are you getting me? To be your close friends, or to be your soul friends, or to be your longtime friend, or to be very, very, very your soulmate. Are you getting me? So they can disguise. So the complex thing is for you to discern. You need to know, you need to differentiate, you need to be smart. Because let me tell you, like we all always know, they say the closer people, your enemy is the closest person you have, right? Most of the times, most of the times, don't cut me wrong, but most of the times, the enemy that can actually destroy you is the person that is close to you, that knows a lot about you, that knows your weakness, that knows your strength, that knows where to target you, that will really, really hurt you. So you need to know what you are telling, who you are telling, what class of friendship is that person is. So if you close your door, shut your door, you understand, from someone that is your old friend, you are not wrong. Is in the past. Or if you close your door to a funny friend, because that time you want to be serious, you are meditating, you're not wrong. Are you getting me? If you understand, you were able to discern this guy is a fair weather friend, and you close your door, you let him go, you're not wrong, because you know he genuinely doesn't love you, doesn't like, is not after your interest, is not trying to make you better. There's no benefit, and they are friends with benefit. They are also friends with benefits. Yeah, those are fair weather friends. Thank you, my love. Yeah, they are. They is all what they are going to get. And like I always say, why do you think most people, that the more successful you become, the lesser friends you have, and the more lonely you become? Why? Because you begin to wise up as you're getting older. Wisdom begin to dawn on you. You begin to now see them as who they are, and you begin to detach yourself from them, because if you look at the friends that we've been mentioning, like almost more than 60% of them, if you do not be careful, they are not good for you. They have a place to play, but not really, really good for you, because you can actually, yeah, they are parasites. You're very right, my wife. They are parasites. Yeah, fair weather friends are parasites. All they are looking for is what they can get, not what they can give. Are you getting me? Once they have nothing, you won't see them around. Yes. Yes, yes. Once they can't get what they are looking for, you wouldn't see them. So, and you see a lot of influential people, a lot of people at the top that are very successful. They are they the 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 reality dawn on them that most people around them is for what they are now, what they are, not what really who they are, but what they have. So you begin to see they are very, very, very lonely. They become lonely, and that's where depression comes, anxiety, a plan of suicide. They become drunkards, trying to look for other place, trying to look for other things to make them happy and all that. So if we say we're going to spend time to discuss friendship, we cannot exhaust it, but because that is, in every way you go, you need a friend. God created us to have friends. God created us so that we shouldn't live alone, because no man is an island. So I would like to round up here. Drop your question, even if you're watching this not live. Drop your question. Are you having complex issue about a friend that is you are sensing this is the class he is, the category is, but he's behaving this way, so how are you going to deal with that? So you can hit me up or drop it in the comment section, and let's discuss about it. Let's vibe together. Feel free. Here is for us to learn together, and the idea is for us to unlock the potential in us. That is what this channel is, to solve issues and to make your relationship stronger and blossom. That is just my job. I'm here to serve you, to make you happy and enjoy a lasting, enjoyable life of success, and enjoy your relationship. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for watching. If you're just watching, rewind back, watch from the beginning, and then listen and listen again so that you will really understand uh, what I've been saying. And if you want me to talk about on a topic that is it's very important to you, drop the question. Just drop it. I want you to talk on this topic, and I bet you I'm gonna speak on it, and then all of us will grow together. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining Coach PI's channel. And I want you to remember bless and see you next time.